Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to continue playing with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Vault collection. The last video that I did, I will go ahead and link to it right up there, but in that last video I kind of gave a rundown of the entire collection and I did a look with the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I just absolutely love how that look came out. I actually wore it for a couple of hours that night just because I could not stop wearing it. I didn't want to go to bed. I didn't want to wash it off. It is seriously one of my favorite makeup looks I've ever done, so I wanted to continue to play with the palettes. I haven't even uploaded that video, and I know in that video I asked if you guys wanted to see me play with them more, but I haven't even uploaded it yet. No one's even heard me ask that question yet, but I want to play with them some more. So today I decided that we are going to play with the Ring the Alarm palette, which is probably my second favorite palette just going off of the color story. So here's what the Ring the Alarm palette looks like. It's a very warm toned palette. I feel it's a pretty good everyday palette. I think you can get a lot of different looks out of it. Nothing too crazy though, so you could wear this to work, run errands, or even a fancy night out. You know, I think this is probably the most versatile palette that she came out with. So I'm just really excited to play with it today. So I'm gonna stop blabbering and let's just go ahead and start playing with this palette. As usual, I am going to set my eyes here with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I'm going to put the shade Poof from the Dark Magic palette on top of that, just like I did in the last video. Now dipping into Ring the Alarm, I'm going to go ahead and put this shade called Rush here all throughout my crease. This eye here is giving me a little bit of trouble today. I'm not going to blame it on the eyeshadows. This eye I think looks really good, but even when I put the primer down, I feel like this eye is just kind of like bunching up. I think maybe like my eyelid needs to be exfoliated or something. That's weird, right? I don't think I've ever exfoliated my eyelids, but this one is bunching up really badly. This is an old tube of my primer potion, so maybe I just need to go ahead and get rid of it. This eye didn't do that though, so we're just gonna kind of ignore this eye, I think. I will put shadow on there, but I don't think it's gonna look as good as this eye will, just based on this first shade. So just keep that in mind, but I think this eye in particular blended out really nice with that color. It was very pigmented, and I don't have any fallout. And I did mean to mention in that first video that I did, there was no fallout from the Armed and Gorgeous palette either. I don't particularly mind a little bit of fallout, but it's always nice when an eyeshadow does not have fallout. So I meant to mention that in that video, and so far with this palette here, there's no fallout either. So now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller brush into the shade Alert and just put that in my crease as well. And then I'm going to go into further deepen up the crease with the shade called Mugshot. This is the same brush that I had issues with in the last video when I used the shade Smooth Criminal. So I want to kind of test out to see if it's the brush that's the issue with these shadows or if it was that particular shade. So let's see here. Yeah, I think it's just that particular shade. This one, it's not blending out as smoothly as the other two, but it's definitely blending out better than that other one did from the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I think Mugshot worked pretty well. I did go through with a fluffy brush to kind of blend it out a little bit further. Definitely not as bad as that Smooth Criminal shade though. I can work with this. Alright, so now we're going back into the palette, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put the color Framed out in my outer V. Oh, also, I wanted to remind you I'm not doing swatches in these videos, but I do have swatches up on my Instagram, which will be linked down below in case you are curious. That's a really pretty shade of purple. I love how that looks with the orangey tones in this palette. Alright, so now we're going to go on to the lid, and I think I just have to use this bright red shade here called Bomb Ass. It's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my lid, and I'm going to use the same brush that I used the other day. Where is it? This is from Makeup Peak, and this is the foiled eyeshadow brush, and this brush works so well with foiled eyeshadows. You don't have to use setting spray. If you don't like using your finger, this is a really good alternative. It worked beautifully with the Armed and Gorgeous palette, in particular the shade Coin, so hopefully it works just as well with Bomb Ass, but if not, I will go in with my finger. I still have not experienced any fallout with this palette, and I'm going to take this shade Bomb Ass all over my lid, including on top of that framed shade. see how well that works? I just do little tiny tapping motions, and I do dip back into the shadow quite often when I'm using this brush, but it just makes the pigmentation look so nice with all these different foiled shades. I can't recommend this brush enough. I absolutely love it. I just went ahead and cleaned my brush off, and now I'm going to use it to put Lolly in the center of my lid. That looks all right, but I think I'm going to try and brighten that Lolly shade up with my finger. There we go, that looks better. So now I'm going to go back into the Armed and Gorgeous palette and use the shade VIP in my inner corner and along my brow bone. And just as I did in the other video, I'm going to use Poof to kind of diffuse the brow bone. And gosh, I really need to come down to my basement under my beauty lights and tweeze my eyebrows, because I just did it the other day and I thought I did a really good job, but I can see here that I missed quite a few. So I think I need to bring my tweezers down here. And I'm going to quickly line my eyes with some black kohl liner. And I am going to set my eyeliner like I usually do, but I'm going to go ahead and play with the lower lash line first. I'm going to try and keep it simple. I'm going to go in here first with the shade Rush, and then I'm going to go in closer to the lash line here with the shade Framed. Final step with the eyeshadow, I am going back into the Dark Magic palette and using this shade Temptress to set my liner. And I'm also going to quickly put on a coat of mascara, and this look will be done. So here we have the completed look. I didn't put any false lashes on this time, but guys, we are 2 for 2. I love this palette. I didn't have any problems with any of the shades. I thought that all the ones that I used today worked really, really well. I love this eye look. Probably not as much as the one from the Armed and Gorgeous palette, but this is beautiful as well. I love like the 3 different colors I've got going on the lid, and the crease just looks super blended. I love it. Again, I don't know what people are saying that these palettes aren't working well, because I'm having a phenomenal time using them, and really there's hardly been any issues, and when you factor in the price of only $15, you can't go wrong in my opinion. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I am wearing Maybelline's Clay Crush on my lips today. When I started planning this look out a little bit, this combination seemed to go really well in my brain. Maybe not quite so much, but you know, it's what I had on. I thought it would look a lot better than it does. I don't know that I would wear this lip with this eye look again, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just doing it for a YouTube video. But I think that's everything I have to share with you on the Armed and Gorgeous palette today. If you have it, I hope you have as much fun with it as I have today. Can't wait to go and play with it some more and maybe do some more like wearable looks, because I know this is pretty bright and crazy, especially just for like an everyday look. But I know you could definitely do some everyday looks with that palette. But thank you all so much for watching today and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Be sure to subscribe to my channel as well so you don't miss any of my future content. We can also connect on Instagram. That will be linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!